Alright, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Mr. Ade are your best predict. So in today's video we'll be selecting some of our games, as today happens to be a weekend where we'll be having enough games to play on, and we'll be selecting some games across three sports games, and if not three, we are going to be selecting it across two, which happens to be the ice hockey game and also basketball and also the football games. So under the ice hockey game we'll just be selecting just four games from there, and under the football games we'll be selecting just two games, and under the basketball we'll be selecting just one game. So actually we dropped our tips yesterday using the new strategy of the ice hockey over 1.5 individual team, and the total odd was actually 9 odd, as you guys can see on the screen. But when some of our audience were selecting it and picking it, doing it on manual means, because this particular market for the ice hockey is not always available on other bet platform, and if you happens to be using this particular bet platform, it may not be up to this particular odd again whenever you want to predict it. So unfortunately we only had one cut in yesterday tips, as you guys are seeing it on the screen. So everything was coming out well until one particular match decided to not have a point in this particular game, and based on the stats and the analysis, they are expected to have at least 2 points or 3 points in this particular game. But that's how sports can be sometimes. The rest of the game came out so well. So in today's video we'll be using this same particular betting strategy in addition with the total points of the ice hockey games, and also going on to our football predictions we'll be using the double chance betting strategy. Actually, when it comes to football, the double chance betting strategy happens to be a strategy that that's supposed to use we supposed to use it for predicting the games as straight winning. So games that I'll be predicting as double chance in this particular video are games that they are expected to have straight win, but for safety purpose we are going for the double chance. So we are only going to be selecting just two games from the football aspect, and also from the ice hockey aspect we are going to be selecting four games, and from the basketball aspect we are selecting just one game, in case if the bookmakers are providing a market for that. So if you are not using this particular bet platform, you can also go to your bet platform and select your games manually. So the two games that you are going to be selecting under the football aspect happens to be under the Netherlands League and also the Spain League. So now let us move on to check today's tips, and let's see what we have there. All right, okay. The match that we are predicting under this Spain League 2 happens to be the match between Granada and Tenerife. So the prediction for this particular game supposed to be the home team to win this particular game at out of 1.76 odd. But for for safety purpose and for sure assurance of winning, and the prediction should go with double chance, that is the home team to win this particular game or draw the match. So the next game is under the Netherlands League. So let's check. Alright, so it is the match between Sparta Rotterdam and Ames City, and the prediction for this particular game supposed to be home team to win this particular game. At least the home team should win this particular game, but for safety purpose we are going for the double chance of the home team to win or draw the game at odd of 1.18 or so. Already we are able to have our sure 1.39 odd. So now we are moving on to the ice hockey tips, whereby we'll be selecting some other four games to it before we move on to basketball, in case if the bookmakers are still going to provide the odd line for the basketball games. So now moving on to the next game, and for the next tips in today's video, which is under the ice hockey under the Sweden League. Okay, let's check this. Alright, going for the Sweden League, the first game that we are going to be predicting our games on is this particular match that you guys are seeing on your screen, and the prediction for this particular match supposed to be over 2.5 total goals in this particular game. So now let us check if the bookmakers are providing the market for that. Alright, so the bookmakers are providing the market for this at out of 1.12 odd for the over 2.5 goals. So let us check the next game, which is under the same league. Right, so this particular game here that you guys are seeing is predicted as the home team to have at least over 1.5 points in this particular game. So now let us check the odds ready by the bookmakers and let's see what we have there. Alright, so for the home team to have at least over more than one goals in this particular match, the odd happens to be around 1.14 odd. So we are going to add this. Then we are going for the last game. Second to the last game under the ice hockey tips, because we are going for the four. We are going for four predictions under this particular sport game. So we are moving on to the Finland League for today's game. So we are moving on to the Finland League. Alright, so the first game that we are going to be predicting here happens to be this that you guys are seeing on your screen under the Finland League. So let us check. The prediction for this particular game happens to be the away team to have at least more than 1.5 points in this particular game. So let us see the odd for that. Alright, so for the away team to have more than 1.5 goals in this particular game is around 1.19 odd. So already we are having 5 games already, and the last game under this particular sports games under ice hockey is still under the same particular league. Alright, so we have it here, and the prediction for this is over 3.5 points. At least both teams should in addition of their points altogether, they should be having more than 3.5 goals in this particular game. So a total of 1.18 odds, as you guys are seeing it on the screen. So with just 6 games, we already have our sure odds for today's, and let's hope for winning. So for the last game, we also will now be under the basketball tips. So now let us look into the basketball games, and if the bookmakers have not delete the lowest odd line for that. So the prediction for this particular game is supposed to be over 143 for the basketball games that we are going for in this particular video, and this should be under the German league. Let's check. Let's check this. Okay. Alright, so we are going for this particular game as over 143 or over 144, but surely the best is to go for over 143, and let's see. So unfortunately they already deleted the over 143 odd option, and let's assume that we want to take the risk, because when it comes to basketball, just 1 point can cut your game sometimes, and it happens very well in some situations. So in case you want to go for the risk aspect, we can go for the over 144.5, and but the actual prediction for it's supposed to be over 143.5. So we are going for over 144 now, and just with our 7 games we are able to accumulate our sure 3 odds for today. And if you are using other bet platform, just make sure that you are selecting this game manually. So we are combining just three sports games together to achieve our 3 odds in today's video, which happens to be the football, ice hockey, and the basketball game. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe, and also join our Telegram channel. Also, if you want to join us on our WhatsApp VIP group for daily odds, daily show odds, you can join us through the link in the video description, and also the link will be dropped in the comment section. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.